Take Notes TV is the one and only Notes, and we still taking over. Tune in. Yeah. You already know it's lit. Today is October 11th, 2023. It's a Weddy Wednesday, and I'm live and direct. I'm the one and only Notes, and I got my broski with me, AGM Stacks in the building. What up?
Yeah, what's good, T gang? It's your boy AGM Stacks with Take Notes, man. You know how we do. Let's get it, boy.
Yeah. You already know how we get it, man. Tune in. Hit that like notification and subscribe button. Real quick before I get started, I just want to thank all my subscribers. We made that 21,300 mark today, so I appreciate everybody. Every small step counts for me, and I really appreciate everybody who's been locking in with me for whatever the reason may be. And I promise you I got more coming and better stuff coming. But enough of me rapping. Y'all see the t-shirts right there. Y'all get the Cash App right there. And we get into the first story because we live and we lit. Every time my broski on here with me, we give y'all the facts. We give it to y'all raw the way we got to do it. All right, and the first story of the day, the way we're going to spark it off, DJ Envy addresses real estate fraud allegations on The Breakfast Club. All right, so I'm going to read. In recent episode of Breakfast Club, DJ Envy took the opportunity to address the allegations and rumors circulating about his involvement in real estate seminars with C's opinion. This comes amid concerns and allegations of fraud surrounding Pina, and now DJ Envy name is being brought up because of his association. During the show, DJ Envy explained the seminars were organized to uplift and educate his community, particularly in terms of real estate and investing for generational wealth. He aimed to share his knowledge and bring in industry professionals to guide attendees. While Caesar's actions came into question, DJ Envy maintained that he had no knowledge of any financials improprieties. DJ Envy emphasized his commitment to uplifting people throughout his 30-year-long radio career. Contrary to accusations, he asserted that he never accepted money from anyone attending the seminars. He clarified that the court documents attested to his absence and lack of involvement in Caesar's investment activities. Charlemagne, one of Envy's co-hosts, advised him to refrain from speaking until the dust settled as instructed by Envy's lawyers. While Envy expressed his desire and looked very in his feelings, he listened to clear the air with Charlemagne and urged caution. He emphasized the importance of waiting until the facts emerged and suggested engaging in genuine conversation once everything dissolved. Yo, Stacks, did you see that clip?
Which clip you talking about specifically?
Envy when he was on the Breakfast Club addressing this, what I'm reading.
Yeah. Nah, facts. I did see.
All right, good. Because
what I'm saying?
I was gonna say because y'all need to tune in and see it to really hear Envy's emotion in it as well. But go ahead, bro.
Nah, I was going to say, he has to save face right now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And, I will say this, where there's smoke, there's fire, there's too many allegations right now. So, I've seen him bring various guys up there. And I'm like, why the fuck is this guy up here right now? You know what I'm saying? He's promoting some type of credit cleanup program or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Real estate program. So
yeah,
he's been doing that for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there have been payola accusations in there somewhere too.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is like manipulative to your audience because,
it's illegal.
They're going to just go, it's illegal, but you know what I'm saying? Breakfast Club is a big platform, so if you bring in this company up here, you know what I'm saying? The fans and the supporters, they just automatically think it's official. And you know what I'm saying? Just to support the radio station, they might sign up with these businesses that, are fugazi. And that's what happened in a lot of these cases. And it's just fucked up because a lot of people lost a lot of money, man. So you got to see what happens with that.
No, we do. And one thing I want to say, and this is just my opinion only, like the way it came off to me, like his response right there, like when somebody you accuse of doing something and they mad and they in their feelings, because they guilty, You know what I'm saying? Not saying that's the case with him, but like the way he was acting, like Charlemagne was like, yo, chill, son, chill. He's like, nah, man, because I really want to, defend myself right now, and it was just like, I never accepted money. And I'm just like, I only wanted to educate. Let me tell you something. Anytime somebody's like, I just want to educate my people, I'm like, oh, God, yo. You know what I'm saying? And there's fraud involved somewhere. Like, how are you educating and your people are getting frauded, yo? Like, that don't even make sense, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's connected to you, yo. So, come on now. I just don't really like when people say it. I really don't.
Now, I'll say this. You know, maybe he got in business with these guys and he didn't do his homework. You know what I'm saying, on who they were. And you know, midway through, he's like, "Oh fuck, I lost my money." And now, you know what I'm saying, all these fans and supporters, they about to lose their money. At that point, it's too late to even say anything. You know what I'm saying? I think it was more so that. I don't think he walked in there, you know, with the purposes of hustling all these people, you know what I'm saying, taking millions of dollars.
Nah, and I agree with you. I think that's definitely the case. However, bro, like you said, he didn't do his homework. You know what I'm saying? He just took the money. He brought a bunch of grown 40-year-old plus black adults, some married, some single, some young people who stack their money and work hard as shit, you know what I'm saying, and brought them into a room with people without doing his homework. They told him to, you know.
Well, yo, all right, we got to address the bigger problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we keep it real. You know how we
Yeah, for sure.
The bigger problem is we got to stop being so stupid as people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just hear somebody talk, "Oh yeah, you could fix your credit or you could do this."
Yeah.
You know
we always eat it up every time,
yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. We eat it up, bro. We just eat it up. And don't let somebody we respect or somebody that we really rock with say or
I know.
We're really going to eat it up.
Yo, it's anything, yo, bro, with the CMOS, you know what I'm saying? Anything a black person endorses, you know what I'm saying? Whatever a female is popping, they want to drink they tea, you know what I'm saying? They weight loss tea, you know what I'm saying? This is like anything, yo. People promote
but bro, but hold on, I'm gonna say this. This is the fucked up part about it because it'll be somebody around your neighborhood that got the CMOS and you won't fuck with it. But then when you see it on Breakfast Club and DJ Envy talking about it, all of a sudden you want to put your credit card information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. Like, we look up to these people almost like they're Jesus Christ or something, and you know what I'm saying? Everything that they say is law, and then we get mad when we get hustled. You know, that don't make sense.
That's a fact, though. I'm gonna give you a case in point, an example of that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when Birdman dropped the GTV vodka or whatever, I remember being in a liquor store and somebody running in there like, "You got GTV vodka? You got only just because when I was in Hartford when they dropped Scissor, like, bro, dudes running in a liquor store like, "You got Scissor?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, it could be cheapest, the most disgusting thing ever, but just because someone's behind it, you know what I'm saying? Someone who you think is like that and jiggy, you know what I'm saying? People will just eat it up, yo.
Nah, that's a fact, and you know that works and to benefit us sometimes, and it works to hurt us sometimes because in one instance, we do want to build up the black economy
and support ourselves,
in our community.
No, for sure.
In the second instance, like, we got to still give the people a proper product. We can't just give them bullshit because that messes up the ecosystem, and then, you know what I'm saying, that's the reason why these businesses close down.
No, you're right. Nah, for sure. You know, you are right about that. Before we wrap up on that, to put it to another point, though, like, even with Diddy with Ciroc, it's like they put a black face on it, bro, but it's not really our business, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But that's, for sure.
Yeah, that's a trap a lot of times, yo. All right. Just real quick, gonna touch on these stories. Last episode with my boy Why Not. Shout out that boy CT Why Not. We extended prayers to Israel. Just give me an update. Floyd Mayweather sent supplies to Israel via his private jet, saying that he stands with Israel. He said this is a time for safety first and foremost. God bless America. God bless Israel. God bless humankind. All right, so I do want to shout out Floyd, you know what I'm saying, Money Mayweather, for lacing up the PJ with supplies for those people who are going through wild devastation right now and tragedy in in Israel right now. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever your religious beliefs are or anything like that was going on over there, just sending prayers and stuff like that. It's real. You feel me? Anything you got to say about that, bro?
Nah, man, it's tragic, man. It's real sad, but, shout out to Floyd because a lot of people always make it seem like Floyd's, like, slow or something, or, he's not sharp, or he don't really do nothing with his money, but that's a big, grand gesture. So shout out Floyd and shout out the money team. And hopefully, you know,
a very dangerous gesture too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it is. It is, bro. It is, and he doesn't have to do that. And
fact,
you know,
though.
I want to see more of these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Support him and send some money too, because it shouldn't just be him. You know, we gotta help our people out in other countries, especially when they go into tragedies.
Well, it's very interesting you brought that up, which segues us to our next topic, which is DJ vladtv calling out Drake and DJ Khaled for their silence amid this Gaza-Israel war. Vlad took to Twitter and wrote, "Has anyone noticed that the most famous Jewish person on earth, Drake, and the most famous Palestinian person on earth, DJ Khaled, haven't said a single thing about the Gaza-Israel conflict? It's not like Drake is too busy. He's been writing paragraphs about Joe Budden, hurting his feelings about his new album." DJ Khaled, stay tuned on that because we're going to talk more about that. But DJ Khaled has been working overtime promoting his new Jordan sneakers, but both of them have been silent on this topic. Why is that? It's because both are so thirsty to maintain the relevance that they wouldn't dare risk insulting a segment of their fan base. Heaven forbid that Drake might debut at number 2 behind Taylor Swift, because some of the Palestinian fans chose not to stream his album. And it would be the end of the world if Khaled sold a few less sneakers because some Jewish people decided not to buy his Jordans. That's the difference between artists of today and timeless legends like Tupac. You know damn well Pac would be the first one to speak out about something so close to home. All right, that was Vlad, you know what I'm saying, going in. But I understand why, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I really do. And I'm going to say this, yo. He has very valid points in damn near everything he said, yo. I ain't going to hold you. From my opinion. Would you?
Well, all right. So it's just kind of, for sure. But at the same token, like, has Drake ever really spoke on anything dealing with, like, you know, Jewish matters?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
but he does claim he's Jew. He does claim to be a Jew, though.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You could claim to be something, but that doesn't mean that you're going to really, you know what I'm saying, ride for the cause when it's time to go to war. But, you know, I really think that a lot of these celebrities really aren't really tapped in with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they got their own shit going on and they live in their own bubbles. And they might hear it, but they might not really understand how tragic it is right now. You know?
All right, what about all right, Drake maybe, but what about Khaled, bro?
Khaled, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at Khaled like a political leader.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? And same thing with Drake. Like, I just look at Drake as an artist. So for me, I don't expect these dudes to really say anything. It would be nice if they said something, but I also don't like when celebrities, you know, go on Twitter and just get the fake shit going on and they really don't do nothing. You know, I'd rather see people actually do something. So maybe behind the scenes they got something in motion. We don't know. But Vlad just need to shut the fuck up right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the time to like start pointing fingers. You know, it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's like over 1,200 people in Israel died. Like, it's crazy, bro. 22 Americans a day. It's just wild, yeah.
Yeah, kidnappings, execution style stuff.
Kidnappings, it's crazy.
Yeah, man. Send y'all prayers, yo. Put the one up in the chat, in the comments, yo. Put a one up for Israel, you know what I'm saying, one time, yo. You know what I'm saying? Let's end this craziness, yo. People think they got war out here, bro. Then you really see what it is. Niggas paragliding out the sky, shooting up festivals. Crazy, bro. It's insane, bro. It's insane, bro.
Nah, it is, man. Praying for them.
But, yo, hit that like notification, subscribe button. Got my boy AGM Stacks in the building. You already know, Take Notes TV. We doing what we doing. Couple more topics for y'all. A lot of drama today. Yo, I got my boy AGM Stacks, you know what I'm saying? Creator of the Fangoon Sports channel, you know what I'm saying? You know, we talk about sports from time to time. And the topic we're going to talk about today is Dillon Brooks getting ejected in Rockets preseason debut for punching a Pacers player in the bean joint. Did you see the clip, bro?
Yeah, I definitely seen that. I've seen that.
Now, in your opinion, was that targeted?
I mean, duh, nigga. It's definitely targeted.
Targeted. All right, I'm going to read what Dillon Brooks had to say on the matter. I tried to navigate the screen. I might have tapped him below the waist, but, you know, he got right back up. I don't know. It's weird that every time it happens to me, I get picked on. But I guess it's just a part of the reputation. Yo, Yo, Dylan Brooks is a savage, yo. Oh my
Yeah, he's
god.
savage, man.
Yeah,
Savage.
yeah,
Yo,
a different type of
you
savage.
know, that's how he played. That's on brand for his style, and that's kind of why Houston brought him, because Houston, they was a little soft defensively. So, you know what I'm saying? They needed somebody gritty to get down and dirty, and he giving nut shots in the preseason. So we'll see what he does in the regular season.
Yo, this nigga is like a hockey player playing basketball. I swear to God. Yo, if y'all looking at this picture of Dylan Brooks right now on the screen, yo, looks crazy. Looks like a savage. Yo. This guy's crazy. Yo, oh my God, yo. Shout out Dylan Brooks though one time, yo. Shout out Dylan Brooks, yo, for sure. But damn, yo, shout out the NBA too. I'm glad it's back. Shout out preseason, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let them know, yo, FanGoose Sports in the building, man.
Nah, for sure, man. Definitely. It's going to be a good season. Definitely want to see what my Knicks do. I don't like what we did in the offseason, but, I'm praying that, somehow we finesse some type of trade, mid-season and get somebody big.
Yeah. I don't know, man. The Knicks, they're like the Cowboys, yo. Got like a lot of clout behind them, but not a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we trying to get your boy Zion, so, you know what I'm saying? We can get Zion, then, yeah, it's going to be real lit.
No, that would be a good look. That would be a good look. So, I don't know, man. We're going to have to see how that works out. Like, Randall probably have to get traded for sure. You know what I'm saying, for that to happen. So, you know what I'm saying? What do you think? You think that'll have to happen?
Oh, no, for sure. Randall, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He could pack his bag. He was already in New Orleans, so, you know what I'm saying? He can leave. We'll take Zion. And, you know what I'm saying? After that, him and Barrett and Brunson, I think that would be enough to, make a deep playoff run. What you think, Dino?
In the East, yeah, I think that gets y'all like a 6th, 5th seed, possibly.
That's disrespectful. So you saying we can't even get 4th seed with that?
All right, let me see. In the East, I got Celtics, the Bucks. That's 2 right there. Phillies, 3.
I think we could be past Philly if we get Zion.
Then the Heat, I gotta put before y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Just off sturdiness and track record. So it gets a little controversial. A little controversial in the East. So you know what I'm saying? Just gotta see how this team. It'd be early to call. That's another thing. I didn't really like the way Jalen Brunson played, particularly in the USA tournament. Not that that means anything. So I just gotta see how he starts off this season, man. You know what I'm saying? For me, yo.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. But yo, take those TV, yo, hit that like notification, subscribe button. Back to the drama at hand. Oh man, Jada Pinkett Smith makes headlines again. All right, we're talking about her saying that allegedly she's claiming that Chris Rock asked her out amid rumors and her divorcing Will. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Jada Pinkett Smith is revealing more about her recently revealed separation from her husband Will Smith, which she told Hoda Kotb has been established since 2016. So she said they hadn't been living together since 2016. In a separate interview with People, Jada revealed that she hasn't spoken with Chris Rock since the infamous 2022 Oscar Slit-Up. She admitted that there were misunderstandings about jokes Chris made in 2016 while hosting the award show, which she thinks carried over the 2022 show. Later, Jada revealed that Chris once asked her out amid rumors that she and Will were divorcing. Jada said, I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? And I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled and he profusely apologized. And that was that. Oh, man. All right. So I'm going to start with my boy Stacks. Do you believe her?
Yeah, I actually do believe her. I definitely could see Chris Rock doing that, bro. That definitely sounds like something Chris Rock could do.
No, I think he definitely did, yo. That's hilarious, though. So you know how embarrassing.
Hey, bro, that you know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time, bro, there's always a nigga just waiting on the side, waiting for you and Shorty to, break up so that he could slide his way in, bro. Well,
let me tell you this, yo. you know, even if they separated, you know she told Will. All right. So that just added fuel to the fire, fuel to that Oscar slap. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, see, that's something. That's a great point you made because some women they know, like, all right, my nigga is crazy, so I'm not going to tell him certain things because I don't want him to get locked up. You know, and that's really when a woman is really being a true protector of her man. You know
and she just handled her business for you. Yeah, correct.
Right. Because and that's the thing. Like, we're not supposed to be a woman's father. We're not supposed to get into every situation because sometimes they might have a male friend, and we may look too far into it, and they really just be on some homie stuff. So sometimes she got to handle those kind of issues on her own. But in the Jada situation, every instance she's telling Will, oh yeah, this person tried to do this. Because there's another story about Tommy Davidson. You heard about that one?
I think I did, but just run it back real quick.
All right, so I don't know if this is. I think it's around the time they was doing Woo, the movie Woo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had a scene where they had a kiss. So Tommy, he wanted to just work. Well, I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Niggas tell their side of the story, but according to him, it was about the art. You know what I'm saying? Trying to focus on
I'm sure.
Homie wanted to get, a pre-game workout. The scene was, Oscar worthy, I guess.
Yeah, because the Woo was a high production movie.
Yeah, it's such a prestigious movie. So anyway, she told Will. So Will. Tommy said that he was sitting somewhere and Will just ran up on him, started hovering over him, like, yeah, man, I really don't like what you've been doing. I heard about you. So he was trying to play stupid, act like he didn't know what was going on, but Will was really about to set it off, and Jada's like, no, stop, Will, stop. It's this whole little ghetto situation that really didn't have to happen because Tommy Davidson is harmless, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's he going to take? Will Smith's wife? No, yo. So, some stuff like that, you don't have to tell your man.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. That's a very interesting point, son, because, you know what I'm saying? You and I think we could both agree that we're too insecure to even have to deal with that, yo. But if you're dating an actress, right, and, that's part of their business, right, how do you handle something like that, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? She just needs to either, dead that shit, or if that's the type of actress she's going to be, she needs to just be honest with her husband, yo, I'm going to be kissing dudes, There might be a time where we might have to rehearse the kiss and just keep it a buck like that. But
we might have to rehearse the sex scene, yo. What the fuck else is next, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but that's the reality, bro, and that's why a lot of the celebrity marriages don't last because a lot of men are insecure, and that's not even about being insecure too, bro. That's your wife.
I think it's just tormenting yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga like me, yo, it's just putting. You know what I'm saying? That's just torturing me, bro. Crazy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Your wife give you a kiss, all right, I'm off to go rehearse my sex scene with Tommy Davidson. The fuck?
Yeah, nah, and it's bro, Tommy Davidson, don't get the fuck out of here. But Will, on the other hand, he was in a lot of movies with women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
doing all types of
stuff. He was, yo. Now, vice versa. Let me tell you something.
And Jada, she's not stupid, so you can't just you know what I'm saying?
No, you can't. That's one thing about Jada. You cannot get over on her. She will get the last laugh. That's a fact, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So, but I think sometimes when you date a guy who's a real nice guy for women, they want to see him turn up because. And that's a real toxic trait, but for some reason I just noticed that they want to see if
it's a very real thing that happens.
So she's saying little stuff to see what type of emotion it'll trigger, but look what happened in the end. He ended up almost pretty much ruining his career. You know what I'm saying, by slapping Chris Rock. So let this be a lesson, all you ladies listening, please. You know what I'm saying? Don't push us black men. We already got a lot to deal with.
Yeah, we don't need y'all to put the battery in our back. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. You already know that they want to lock us up. They want to, you know what I'm saying, take us out of our position. Yeah. So anything that you could do to help us out, please help us, because I don't think she's holding him down. Even talking about this whole Chris Rock situation, I think it's just
it's crazy because I was just about to move on. But one thing I want to say, what I find interesting, it's just crazy how she gets to dictate the narrative in the whole situationship, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Like, she may well hold it, like, first. You know what I'm saying? Like, she get to say, "Nah, we were separated since 2016." It's like always her just setting up. You know what I'm saying? We'll remain quiet. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, but see, even that, bro, like, it's like because you're talking, you're forcing me to, like, have to react in some type of way because, you know what I'm saying, now that I'm not talking, everybody's running with a narrative that I'm, like, some weak simp type husband.
Mm-hmm.
She just runs it. But then, like, if I start, like, going crazy, then I'm going to be abusive. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just fucked up because he already got a lot on his plate.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you got to put family business on the table to, you know, to get some money. Like, you know, she's very talented, and I know she could figure out some other productions, but all this, like, leaking the family, you know, business, I'm just not a fan of it, bro.
Nah, I'm not a fan of it either, yo. You know, the Smiths, they got an interesting dynamic, man. They got a real interesting dynamic, you know what I'm saying? You know, their world is definitely different than mine, yo, but one thing I will say, they allow people to view it and make judgments for themselves. They put it all out in the open. You know what I'm saying? So they want it to an extent. They want their name still good, bad, or ugly. They want it generating at this point in time, however it's going to generate. I think more so Jada. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the vibes I got from it. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. But like you said, I don't get the sense that he wants, you know, all of this stuff out there.
I don't think so neither. I mean, I don't think we are crying when, you know, you're talking about August Alsina dropping D and you crazy, like, and your wife crazy, and you're just having an open discussion about it. Pause, yo. But you know what I'm saying? I got out of hand, yo. But you know what I'm saying? Let me rephrase this. When
Jada say Chris Rock slapped the shit out of you next year.
I'm just saying, yo, like when your son's best friend is like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, busting down your mother, you know, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy.
Nah, that's a fact. This is
crazy.
Yeah, but
and then you talking about having an open discussion for the whole world to, like, hear what y'all had going on, you know, to clear things up. You know, it's just like, not the average man can handle that. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, you know, everybody got a breaking point, and we seen his live on TV. So hopefully, you know, she can learn from that, but doesn't seem like she is. So you just gotta see.
Nah. Fact though, yo. But yeah, we moving on. But yo, take notes, TV. Hit that like, notification, subscribe button. 2 more stories for the gang. We're gonna talk about Gilly responding to Birdman. You know what I'm saying that he generates more money than him. You know, Gilly took to Instagram to address rumors that Birdman made about him with his encounter with Lil Wayne. Gilly didn't seem too bothered by what Birdman had to say. He was actually attempting to be dismissive of Birdman. According to Gilly, he was not worried about Birdman because he's currently bigger than him and generates more money. This comment got fans going crazy as they called cap on Gilly, claiming to generate more money than Birdman, which many felt was far-fetched despite the success of Gilly's podcast. Previously, you know what I'm saying, Mac Man accused Gilly of lying about his encounter with Lil Wayne. And then Birdman said, "Stop all the cap talking, nigga, like you not like that. And for sure, you never wrote no rhyme for Wayne." So, you know what I'm saying, the back and forth between Gilly and Wayne has gone on for a while. You know what I'm saying? Birdman really never spoke on it up until now. You know, it's been years. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Birdman's take on it, when I heard it, you know what I'm saying, I thought Birdman was keeping it G. You know what I'm saying? It just made me respect Birdman more, you know what I'm saying? To the point of Birdman saying he never made no money off Gilly. I would have to believe Birdman on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how he made any money from Gilly, unless it was from the ghostwriting. And he's dismissing that. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Talk to me.
Right. And you know what I'm saying, that's like one of those like folk tales that we just don't really know. Like, Because at one point, people were saying that, Gilly pretty much wrote the Carter, the first Wayne album that really cracked him off. And, I don't know, bro, because after Gilly left, Wayne continued to succeed. He continued to have the bars, the punchlines. He actually, rise to a higher level. So we really don't know, what exact impact Gilly did have, but I know for a fact he definitely was in the studio working with him, helping him, with his flow. But I don't know what exact number you could put on that, in terms of what Gilly is old, or what Birdman made off of Gilly. But
correct.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? He definitely was in the stew with Wayne, and I definitely think he had influence over Wayne, had impact on Wayne. But like you had mentioned earlier, Wayne went on to drop 10 more platinum, albums. You know what I'm saying? So obviously the talent is within Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, as far as maybe off the Carter, you could say he got his money back or profited from Gilly. But I get what Birdman was saying, overall. You know what I'm saying? How do I owe you money? You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things. But I do want to salute Gilly, you know what I'm saying? Because Gilly is bossed up. And I know when you bossed up like that, you feel like you Birdman or you bigger than Birdman. But I don't, I'm not a Forbes guy. I don't know the financials. But, got a lot of respect for Birdman. You know what I'm saying? And I do know he's like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. He's been doing it a little bit longer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's two rich niggas, you know what I'm saying? Arguing about who's richer. But at the end of the day, they both situated nicely, and they both are legends in their own regards. Now, I will say this, they definitely got some type of tension and beef because, Gilly, he do be sending shots at Birdman on the podcast.
Yeah, he did. Well, when $1 million worth of game first started, back when they had Dev, if y'all forget about Dev, he was coming at Birdman the first 5 episodes, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, in fact, even the episode with Whack 100 and Blueface, you know what I'm saying? He came at Birdman very aggressive.
Yeah, it was crazy though, because Whack turned the temperature up there a little bit. It was crazy.
Nah, but at the end of the day, it's you gotta let that go, Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all still made history together. Using the Go DJ video, so we definitely seen that you were solidified there. Nobody could ever take that away from you. But it's 10, 15 years. Y'all both damn near approaching your 50s. Y'all gotta let it go, man. Cause that's the thing, bro. When niggas start beefing after the age of 40, bro, it just looks real bad. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I agree with you.
It makes me cringe, man. It really makes me cringe. I will say that for the moment, we all get caught up. It's entertaining, but at the end of the day, it's cringy, because these dudes could be together making hella money together right now.
Nah, it's cringy, bro. Nah, I agree with you, bro, because let me say this. When, white people, when they get 40, bro, they don't beef with each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if they do got beef, it's their business against the other business. You know what I'm saying? Or some just rich white people shit. You know what I'm saying? We're a better business. You know what I'm saying? But they're not trying to hurt each other at 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Or talking about who was more gangster in high school. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a fact, bro. Even if they don't like each other, you know what I'm saying? They're I'm rich. I don't give a fuck. I'm not even thinking about this guy. But you know how hip hop is, man. You like to stir the pot up, cause controversy, so everybody can get clicks and views.
Yeah, it's definitely a clicks and view type thing. But I think Birdman, like I had talked to my boy Wanda, I think Birdman just kind of fell into it, like I said, on purpose, and just I thought it was a very innovative way for him to come back relevant. You know what I'm saying? Start speaking on stuff like him going on Clubhouse, writing those IG posts, you know what I'm saying? Telling people to put respect on Champagne Poppin', you know what I'm saying? So, really, like I said, made me appreciate Birdman again. It's good because, it gives people who don't really know the youth, to really understand why people respect him so much, you know what I'm saying? And why their name is so powerful.
Nah, that's a fact. And I mean, he's been kind of behind the scenes see, that's the thing about the difference between him and Jay Prince. Like, people really are entertained by Birdman. When Jay Prince talks, people, for whatever reason, the general public, they just aren't, you know what I'm saying? They don't gravitate towards his words publicly the same way they gravitate towards Birdman. Like, people just love This is like, Birdman's like Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what he says, people are just entertained by it. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Birdman just talk shit on songs. He won't even rap. You know, just talk shit in the background.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit would just sound hard.
Yeah.
But, you know, not everybody could do that. Not every record exec could do that. So,
nah.
You know, the people really want to hear him talk. So, you know, he actually got some opportunities in podcasting or doing whatever he want to do because people want to hear him talk.
Nah, man, that's how I know he's situated, man. Like, he want to take over the podcast game, it might get crazy, yo. Because just that little Clubhouse clip, man, like, it went up so crazy, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that little bit of time, yo, you know what I'm saying? That was him just doing anything, kicking shit, you know what I'm saying? So
nah, that's what I'm saying. People were like grown men. They was like running up to him in the clubhouse, like little fans at the mall or something, bro. They was really, you know, fucking with him. So yeah, shout out Birdman.
Yeah, shout out Birdman for sure. And shout out Gilly, shout out Wild, you know what I'm saying? That whole $1 million worth of game movement. Yo, hit that like notification, subscribe button. We get to the last story of the hour, talking about Joe Budden detailing his conversation with Drizzy. You know, after the public comment posted on his page, you know what I'm saying? So, Joe Budden and Drake, you know what I'm saying? They've been going back for some time. We spoke about it last episode. Then, you know, Joe Budden critiqued For All the Dogs. He had a lot to say about For All the Dogs. You know what I'm saying? He told Drake to stop dating 25-year-olds, even though Joe Budden is infamous for dating 25-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? He told him, like, you know, he wanted him to get back to being lyrical, stop chilling with Kai Cenat and all the young niggas. You know what I'm saying? You're 37, accurate age. You know what I'm saying? So then Drake, you know what I'm saying, in Drake fashion right now, because Drake really been, you know, ranting and letting it out. Drake went off, you know what I'm saying, wrote a crazy post about him. And then apparently he got at Joe in the DMs. So Joe went on his podcast today and sat with his 4 minions and discussed the post, and they all supported Joe. Not one of them had anything combative to say, you know what I'm saying, about Joe's points. Joe brought up some points, you know what I'm saying, but basically Joe was saying, well, he's saying that Drake hit him up. It said, like, you know, it's not about you liking the album or not, but you're talking about personal stuff with me. And Joe's defense saying, man, I got the personal stuff about you from your album. It's not like I'm leaking backstories about you or nothing like that. So you're tweaking. I spoke about this in my last episode, bro, that you had, you know, you brought up the point about views, right? And how Joe started hating on Drake since views. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit more than just album critique, you feel me? There's a lot of, you know, some personal things going on behind the scenes, you know, that they used to mess with the same Trishas and the same Babas. And allegedly, Drake wanted to get a verse from Joe, and Joe told him no, you know what I'm saying? History, you feel me? Between the two. So it's a little more than just Joe giving an album critique, you feel me? Why I think Drake is mad at the situation. But you know better. I think you got more intel than me on this, so go ahead, bro.
Nah, everything you said from what I heard was correct. Because, you know, Maul, shout out to Maul. He was on the Rory and Maul podcast. And, you know, he was directly connected to both of them. You know what I'm saying? He was cool with Drake, and he was, you know, Joe Budden's best friend at one point. And so, you know what I'm saying, he kind of divulged that when Drake was coming up, he looked up to Joe, and, you know, and Joe talked about this, you know, on the podcast today. But yeah, he looked up to him, and, you know what I'm saying, Joe kind of like neffed him and was like, nah, bro, like, you know, you too young in the game. I'm not giving you a verse. And I don't, and Joe hasn't confirmed that part is 100% true. Yeah. But if it's true, you know, we know how Drake is down, bro. He don't forget shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who fronted on him, he's definitely going. He's like Michael B. Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Michael B. Jordan, he didn't forget that Jordan used to clown him in high school, and, you know,
Yeah.
15 years later, he made it a point to get his revenge and clap back. So Drake, he operates the same way, and
Nah, he
his,
do.
you know what I'm saying, and but I'll say this: he wasn't like attacking Joe for no reason. Joe got a little too emotional and a little too animated with his critique. And you know what I'm saying, he kind of let some type of I feel like he let some personal feelings
Nah, I
he had
agree.
towards Drake leak into that critique, and Drake could hear it and he just wasn't feeling it. Now, do I think Drake could have addressed it in a different way? Yes, I do think he should have addressed it in a different way, but I'm not Drake, so I can't tell him how to address things.
Yeah, facto. And that's the point of the matter, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like I said, I do feel like, I think it was like a frustration point, like you said, like a breaking point with Drake, though, like when it came to Joe, like, all right, man, like enough is enough type deal, you feel me? And, it just got there with him, you feel me? But, I think how he hit him up in the DMs and shit, that was probably, probably the first course of action rather than the post first. But I thought it was hilarious. He called Joe a jabroni. I thought that was hilarious, yo. But
Nah, and a lot of this is like tongue-in-cheek type stuff.
Yeah.
You could tell Drake really fucks with him because he wouldn't even be wasting his time.
Yeah.
He probably would be like more devilish and sinister, but he's saying a lot of comedic stuff. So
Yeah.
I think the fans are kind of reading into it a little too hard and thinking that he's like really. I think like both these dudes, man. That's a crazy thing I was thinking about earlier. Like, what if they really are masterminding this shit behind the scenes, and eventually there's gonna be like a Drake and Joe Budden collab podcast that comes out. You know what I'm saying? They just stirring things up. Like, we don't know as the fans. So, at the end of the day, like I could tell that both these dudes still got a lot of love and respect for each other. And but yeah, man, Drake. He's not playing right now, bro. If you wanna, share your opinion on Drake, he gonna share his opinion on you.
Oh no, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely he's setting the vibes like that. It's definitely how he's coming off. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But yeah, that's it definitely feels that way. You know what I'm saying? Like he addressing everybody, no cut cards. The Mark Zuckerberg comment was very hilarious too about Parks. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hilarious.
And I'm gonna be honest, man. That's something that always rubs people the wrong way. Like when a white guy critiques your art as a black artist, it's just something about it that we just don't like hearing it from them. And you could call that racist, whatever, but it's just something about that where we just don't really rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like even like Beyonce, like we don't want to hear like a white radio personality critiquing a Beyonce album. Like some things, I feel like we gotta just let our people kind of digest it and break it down. And that's not to say that you can't have an opinion as somebody from an alternate race, but sometimes you may not be hearing the music or understanding the music because you're not really a part of the culture. Because the thing about Drake's project, it's not trash. It's just not for us because we're older, but at the same time, the music still resonates with somebody, and you can't like just dismiss it and act like it's just bullshit.
Yeah, facts. So, but one thing I will say is like old heads and OGs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You be in the barbershops when we were coming up. You be around my OGs, bro. They have a stubborn way of thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when stuff go against the grain of how they feel should be, it's kind of like even with coaching, like when the football evolve and the coordinators not adapting their offense to the defenses, to the way the playing style is to now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because of old stubbornness. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Belichick. Well, you know what I'm
saying? Let me tell you, bro. It goes both ways because I remember even when 444 came out, I was trying to talk to you about it. And he was like, nah, bro, I ain't really fucking with it. I'm not jacking it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, like, it's still, a lot of people regard it as a classic, but it's certain people, like, if you're younger, you may not ever want to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just may not resonate with you. You may not even give it a chance. So it kind of works both ways, where there's a generation gap. And that's why, like, I don't like the fact that people are trying to, like, make it seem like Drake's corny for fucking with the youth, because that's what we need to be doing anyway, is trying to bridge the gap so that, we can connect to them and try to, like, fix things a little bit better, because that's the problem right now in the world. It's a big disconnect between the young and the old. And one thing about Drake, he's been probably the best artist at reaching back out to these young guys and still fucking with, you know what I'm saying, the older guys as well.
Nah, facts, yo. His versatility is unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Definitely unmatched, yo. And it shows through. You know what I'm saying? His longevity is a testament to that, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely understand that over here. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think it was just an album critique. I think there's some personal stuff going in between. I think it got addressed to the forefront. Either way, it made both of these dudes hotter. You know what I'm saying? It made Joe's name go up crazy. You know, Drake's album going through the roof right now. You know what I'm saying? The song "We Yeet" is the #1 song right now. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact. That's my son's favorite song too, man. So that's the thing, bro. Like, you know, the youth, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Him collabing with Yeet, like, to somebody in their 30s, they like, who the fuck is Yeet, bro?
Nah,
what
facts.
The fuck is this, yo? You know what I'm saying? But like to somebody in high school, it's like, oh, Drake fuck with Yeet. They going crazy about it. So, you know, like it's good no matter how old you are to be aware of what's going on, because your kids are indulging in this content and this music. So you should be aware, like, who they listening to. Like, even if you don't listen to it yourself, you still should be aware of, you know, what your kids are putting in their ears.
Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying? You definitely should. You know what I'm saying? I was just fortunate when I was coming up, when my mom was letting me buy a DMX album, that she was talking to me afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But the point, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, we were like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I was listening to DMX. I had freaking Juvenile, 400 Degrees. You know what I'm saying? Wow, you know, a lot of you know, Mobb Deep albums, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's because I thought that shit was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to your music, so, you know, but my parents knew what I was listening to. So, and vice versa, you know, we gotta do the same. Now that we're parents, we gotta do the same thing with our kids. And my parents were buying CDs. You feel me? So they could kind of limit what I was listening to. Nowadays, everything, your kid can pull up anything on the YouTube at any given moment. You feel me? So you definitely gotta like supervise them. And it's impossible to monitor everything, but you definitely want to talk and get involved and find out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And see what they vibing to. You know what I'm saying? See what's in their algorithm. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
Yeah. But we just did another wild, crazy episode. Click. Yeah. Tune in, y'all. I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Shout out my boy AG and Stacks one time for giving y'all the vibes. You know what I'm saying? One time for the culture. Yo, you got any shout outs, my boy?
Man, shout out my youngin' Sturdy on site, man. He got some new content coming out, some cooking content. We've been setting it up in the kitchen. So, you know, stay tuned. We about to be dropping a lot more content on Take Notes TV as well. So, yeah, everybody stay locked in.
For sure. Yeah, definitely shout out Sturdy on site. We're going to put the description for it in my videos coming up, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, y'all definitely got to check out Sturdy on site, you know what I'm saying? Coming through with the videos, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we doing it. I just want to shout out once again all my TNT subscribers, you know, holding me down. Shout out my kids for sure. Shout out that boy CTY Not holding me down, you know what I'm saying? Last episode, if y'all late to the party right here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, has been tuning in, who tuned in. Appreciate the love. Make sure y'all check it out. It's still going up. Yo, hit that like, notification, subscribe button so this algorithm can get right. Like I said, when shit hit the fan, we'll be back for more. But for now, we out. Click.